Welcome. Today we'll be looking at how you make a perfect sandwich. When you want to make a sandwich that will awe and inspire everyone you meet today. They'll look at your sandwich and they'll think, why? Why have I gone my whole life without even tasting this kind of sandwich? My life has been changed. Thank you, sir. Thank you. The bread is, in many ways, the heart of the sandwich. For this sandwich, you're going to want to make sure that you have breads of the highest quality. So, make sure you examine the air bubbles on the bread. You have to make sure that they're exactly 0.2 centimeters in length. It is very important that they are exactly this size. Any more or less, and our sandwich will not be fancy. It will be constructed of filthy peasant bread. So make sure that it's exactly 0.2 centimeters. If you don't have a way to measure it, you can just eyeball it. The mayonnaise is, in many ways, the heart of the sandwich. The first step is to take your basic, creamy, white, all-natural, non-GMO, local, vegan, non-GMO imported mayonnaise. The egg whites must be pure, so be sure to sniff some of the mayonnaise to ascertain its purity. The egg whites must be utterly pure. Once you've ascertained its purity, you can select a knife with which to spread the mayonnaise. This step is super important. Only a knife that has been used to cut another knife in half will do. If you don't have a knife like that, you can just stage a knife fight. Take the two knives and then try to cut each knife with the other until you succeed. Then take the two halves of the cut knife to the knife's mother. Perform a small memorial ceremony. And you should be good to go. Next, use the victorious knife to carefully spread the mayonnaise. Make sure to get those knife lines imprinted in the mayo, even though you won't be able to see them when you finish the sandwich. The cheese is, in many ways, the heart of the sandwich. This is going to be a real sandwich though, so be sure to include at least 3 different kinds of cheeses. Hopefully you should have all 3 in your refrigerator right now, because every time you go to the store you forget that you already have cheese at home. And remember, no slice of cheese is ready for your sandwich until you've almost ruined it by trying to pull it away from the other cheeses. And there we go. Just get all your fingers on the cheese until it's practically unedible. Always remember, cheese is approximately 4 times fancier when you cut it into triangles, so be sure to do that with our cheese. Now place the different kinds of cheeses opposite to the other kind of cheese. No one else will be able to notice this, but it will make the sandwich fancier internally. Remember, every homegrown sandwich needs some amount of shredded cheese, small amount for you to put on the actual sandwich, and a large amount for you to greedily shove into your mouth as you complete the construction of the sandwich. I know you. I know you've been waiting for this moment. And that's because the meat is, in many ways, the heart of the sandwich. Let's just take the meat off the... Oh my... How long have you been using your fingers? Your entire life? What are you doing? Why is it so hard for you to carefully move the meat? Oh, it's torn to shreds. It's torn to shreds. You can... Okay, you're just gonna put that on the sandwich. Okay. Carefully. I said carefully. Okay. That was a little bit better. But there's no way that's gonna fit on the bread. Why do they make it bigger than the bread? Does anyone, use this meat for other things? Yeah, I use my lunch meat for, You only use it for lunch, for sandwiches, okay? It doesn't need to be bigger than the bread. What am I going to split up the single slice of meat? Use that for 2 sandwiches? Are you insane? The only way to make it look remotely edible is by folding it over so it looks like a freaking Arby's commercial. The lettuce is, in many ways, the heart of the sandwich. Now, lettuce can be tricky because it's irregular, as it's produced by disgusting, imperfect humans. But, as the Europeans say, I like irregularity because I'm stupid. Because Europeans are stupid, get it? So to make the lettuce more fancy, we'll need to buy some from a local... Local wizard? Did I write that? Okay, it's been like a few days since I wrote that. I don't know if really just saying random things is funny. Let's go to the next part. Now it's time for the fun part. You take anything in your fridge that could be considered part of a sandwich, and you stick it on there. How about I take some sriracha? And we want not mustard. That! Sub sauce. Delicious sub sauce. What else can I use? Oh, wait, I think we have some, those are homemade pickles, right? Those will be pretty good. And pickles. What is that? Something else I can spread? Yeah, let's put that on too. Lime juice? I love putting lime juice on my tacos. I'm sure it'll go great on my sandwich. Is this pimento cheese? Pimento cheese! Pimento cheese! Pimento cheese! While you're making this part of the sandwich, you may realize that some of these ingredients don't really go so well with others. Mr. Pickles in a mason jar, please let me work with you on this sandwich. I know I can change. I don't have to be too spicy.
This is preposterous, Sriracha. You're always made from some ripened chilies, ready to use in soup, sauces, pasta, pizza, hot dogs, hamburgers, chow mein, or on anything to add a delicious spicy taste. You'll never change. We're making a sandwich, you frickwit.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Sriracha, but we will no longer be requiring your services. Get out of here. And okay, I just realized we don't have a knife, but that's fine. Just get the victorious knife back. And use the knife to fish out those pickles. Okay, yeah, this is harder than I thought. Maybe just use your fingers. Now it's time to lay on that sub sauce, baby. Yeah. Okay, it's spilling. Press the bread on to sponge it up. Okay, great. Now it's time for hummus. And pimento cheese, which I don't have footage for. And my personal favorite, the lime juice. I think this is going to be a great addition. I really like the kick it brings to your sandwich, so let's try it out here. And just give the bottle a little squeeze. Oh my, whoa, that's what, oh, that's so much. Oh, the bread is sopping wet. I think I just ruined it. Ugh, can I even eat this now? This is gross.